What's up, G-Boy Kaito? We're back at it again with Dark Souls 3. This time, hopefully, this should be the last bit of Dark Souls 3 that we actually do. Maybe one more video after this. It's gonna be a Midir kind of day, you know? And that's what it is. So, remember last time when I said, oh, I think Midir is weak to bleed?
Oh no!
The answer is, he is immune to bleed. Okay, so let's do this. You coming? I don't know why you're just sitting there looking at me. Like I was dumb. Okay, that's nice. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. Jeez. Was not expecting that. All these bloodstains, by the way, are people who have just fallen down this big pit here into Midir's house. Yeah, I spent a lot of time waiting in this little room down here for people to put their summon signs down, like this guy. Which, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna get this guy going on, so heck. It also turns out that, yes, he is incredibly immune to magic, to the point that it's kind of silly. Okay, there's Midir's summon sign. So apparently what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to Pestilent Mist and do whatever the heck you feel. Please don't. Oh shit. This dude probably is so sad at me. I have not done it once. The thing of Pestilent Mist, though, is that it does percentile damage. So as long as your kind of stands in that, it should actually do pretty well. There you go. Oh, jeez. I get for losing track of it, I guess. Boy, it's like I don't even need to bring actions this time around. It's not enough to even get into. Wow. Oh, there he is. He's actually. I think. Don't worry. There we go. Here, just kind of stand there, please. Uh-oh. Here comes an explosion. Oh, boy. Buddy, that dude's probably like, what are you doing? Let the rampage happen. Jeez. This poor guy's gonna... It is thick fish head. You know, I had an enemy once. Oh, jeez. I had a character once named Furbishes. His job was, he was king of the sunworms. He was, I believe, 3.5 monster called a sun dragon? Oh boy. His whole thing was that he loved the sun because it was higher than any dragon could fly. And he decided, like, hey, I can make a cult on this. And so he did. My golly, did he do a good job of that. Oh, that's a lot of those. Pulling in the buddy. Jesus, dude. That's wild. Really? Really? Again, and this.
Thank you.
And look at those souls. Heck yeah. Okay. That was better than I thought it was going to be. You may have also noticed that my loadout is different. As you can see, I look super weird. This is what the optimized armor for fire looks like. Yeah. Super cool, isn't it? I believe these are corpses. I'm not sure. Is there an item down here? Maybe. I'm thinking of a different Dark Souls game, but in one of the dragon arena boss fights here, there was in fact a thing that you could grab. So one of the things you may have noticed that he's dropped the Spears of the Church. That is actually the Covenant. So if we did that, we could get summoned in as a boss fight character, but I don't want to do that. Well, look how many souls we got. That's wild. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all corpses. Oh yeah, they are. See? They're all like hands and bodies and stuff. I also saw that there was like a I thought that this is the cavern from the start of Dark Souls 1 where all the souls came from. Oh boy, but yeah, that's the that's the final fight, man. That's it. Yeah, we got that done in 7 minutes. Oh geez. So yeah, this is not going to be a long one at all. Or I don't know. Something I also did was
very well.
I grinded off screen, got like 400,000 souls or something, and got 6 level ups in vitality. So yeah, that is now my jam. That's the thing that I can do. So go for me. Because attunement, we're not getting anything new for a while yet, so I thought, why bother on it? Actually, what do I want? I do want more vitality. Having vitality is very good, actually. I need... Oh, heck. I need 30,000-ish. I need 90,000-ish. So let's do that. Sell. Yeah, that should give me an extra 6,000 that I could potentially use to get an item around here. Level up. My vitality 220. Heck yeah. This gives me the option to carry heavier equipment, such as I didn't take anything. What I was going to say was Rested Bonfire. Storage box. Here. Where are those? Here. The Morian Blade. Let's check this out. How could that actually just put me up? It has bleed. So that's cool, right? Everyone loves bleed. I don't believe you can infuse this, because if I can infuse this thing with bleed, that'd be fantastic, but my bandit snipe is probably just the better option. You see, it's a straight sword, and I can go like, wah, wah, wah. Hey, Carla. Bleed. I like bleed.
Do what?
Infuse. Nope, can't do it. I could reinforce it though with Twinkling Titanite, so if I so chose. But the bleed would still stay at 34 as opposed to the 60 it is on the knife.
Like that.
So, I like my knife, so I'm gonna use my knife. Heck. That said, what else do I want? We got like one other thing to do. We got like one other thing to do. We got more than that, obviously, but we only need more. Okay.
Ashen one.
So, what we're gonna do is we're going to Rested Bonfire, and we're not gonna mess it up this time by attuning our spells. We're gonna take our Great Soul Arrow, Spear, my lovely Mist, and I got room for 2 more things. Hollow Body, or Hidden Body, and Ooh, what's another one? I would say Great Heavy Soul Arrow, but compared to just Great Soul Arrow, it fires a little bit more slowly, and the damage output isn't as good as just Crystal Soul Spear. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking for in most things. Is just how good is Crystal Soul Spear? Yeah, we can actually leave that blank, which is another reason I'm not keen on getting attunement up to the top here. That said, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Slave Knight Gale. And what are we going to do? Heck. Okay, so I believe it's in one of these directions. So something you may notice about this area is that there's like just a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of dead pygmies from, you know, what Gale was eating. They were all sitting at this throne here, right? And you could run off into the distance, but you will soon get stopped by walls. No. And I don't believe there's any items out here either. Let's just double check real quick though. Yeah, see, it's just a big old wall and nothing else really to it. And as you can see, that wall actually goes all the way around. So we don't need to bother trying to explore this area very well. Or can we? Ooh, now I'm up here. And there's just more wall. Yep, just wall. Alright, no, I have a point, I have a purpose. And it's to show you these bad UVs. Check it out. They did this one part of the wall wrong. I retained some information from my 4 years spent studying game arts. But I can show you the thing that we're supposed to do now, which is this way. You know, it would have been easier actually to rest the Felnor bonfire, or the Half-Life bonfire if you're me. Yeah, this Felnor bonfire is like right up here-ish. The place that we're going is actually right up here-ish. You may have actually seen from the opening cinematic that I believe it was Londor was in the spot here. Could this be a holiday? Maybe. Oh yeah, there was that guy who was just crawling up this way. He had nothing important, which is why we skipped his dialogue in order to get the poison guy, the poison thing dude to come help us out. Oh, here. That's Londor, I believe. I think. That's the theory. Check out something I actually remember talking about. Okay. Here's where I wanted to go. Not down there. Go down there. Could be. Could be cool. No, what you're doing is wrong here. Because as you can see, this bloodstain is just standing here and gets completely fucked by something. Jeez. He did not have a good time. No, what we're doing is we're going down here. Sorcerer. Well, I'm a sorcerer. Be wary of friend. Hello. Is there anything over here?
I've searched for thee, dark, stricken creature. I am Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Midir.
I thought you wanted me to kill him.
Once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not go unpunished for thy treachery, thy profanity, and thy shameless yearning.
I thought you were the person behind the door who wanted me to kill Midir. Ow. Oh, we traded blows there, but it didn't turn out well in my favor. Oh, jeez. How about a mist? How about that, huh? Do you like mist? I like mist. Oh, jeez. Lol. We're friends. to film. Just sit here scanning this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, her staff screams. Did you know that? It's weird. I don't know how much Estus you have, but it's probably less than I do. So, now. Nope. Oh boy, that hurt real bad. Oh yeah, she's out of Estus. Sick. She has a lot of lightning arrows, so that's good for her. Ow. There you go. I don't know why you didn't fight me.
Forgive thy low
Crucifix of the Mad King. And a Titanite slab. Huzzah! You know, really that was just rude of you. You didn't have to attack me like that. Drop is this thing which requires some faith. A cross spear hung with a malformed corpse. Once a Mad King was born to the Pygmy royalty. And Shira, Knight of Filnor, put him to rest, but Shira's cross spear, unable to kill the undying king, only pinned itself to him. Shira delivered them together to a dark room, where she stayed and held them close. So yeah, there's just a dude on the spear who just hangs out with her, I guess. I don't know if they talk, but yeah, I actually have stuff that I want to do right now. So sick. Just a couple more things I would like to finish up. So, something that, whoop, better take a rest, just so it doesn't mess me up here. Okay, so, Yuria, I have a question for you. Is there anything you sell that I would want?
Ah, 'twas the soul of my sister, Elfrida. A poor wench turned to ash, who would abandon Londor. If thou wouldst, let it nourish thy lordship, and in return, do her one small kindness. Remember those who stayed by her to the end, in the shadows cast by fire. And lastly, my lord, take up thy rightful mantle of usurper.
Interesting. So what she basically just told us now was that, it was her sister, Elfrida, who we fought, and in the... I actually bought everything from you, more or less, except for these two old sorcery bits, but they're not important. I will buy these, as well as poison throwing knives. I'll buy 93 of them, so sure, why not? don't need purging stones. They're not important. Anything else that you sell? Nope.
Honorable usurper, I prithee wrest the flame from its mantle, so that we hollows, in most honest shape of man, may have it for our own.
Cool.
On thine heart but break, so that we, our lord, and I prithee, when the moment the
Okay, so
honorable you, so that
basically what you just kind of said was nothing important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do this. Did it do anything? That might not do anything to her. Because she's not technically hostile to us yet. Maybe because she's not hostile, it's not showing that. I'll do it 2 more times just to make sure. We're going to kill her. Not for any story purpose, just because we're trying to finish up an NPC side quest here. And we have everything we've... There it is, thank you. Thank you. And what she dropped that I wanted was her own ashes and the Dark Drift. Thank you, that's what I wanted. The Dark Drift. Because the Dark Drift will give us... I'm not tabbed in anymore. Okay, here we go. Dark Drift. It's a katana. Cursed sword with an unseen blade. Choice of Furia. Okay, hold on a second. iTunes was like, are you sure you don't want to update me, even though I've said no every single time? Okay. Mentor of the Sable Church and accomplished swordswoman, said to have claimed 100 lives. So it's just a cool... It's just a cool sword. I wanted it, but we never had the opportunity to get it. The water is really green today. That's weird. And don't worry, we're not going to go around killing everyone in the fire. That's not why we're here. So don't fear for the safety of others here. I'm going to give you
Well,
her ash.
well, what warm umbral ash have we here? It's as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me, thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little I love more than a gratuity of souls.
Yeah, she's nice. So, what she gave us here was access to the rings here, which is nice. As well as, I believe, the other things that she sold. Oh, actually, I think she also gave us Yuria's armor available for sale in here. Somewhere in here. I mean, it's not super important. Oh, the Black Hand armor. Cool. That's there. Here are Yuria's stuff. It's cool. It's fine. All this armor stuff is fine, and Fashion Souls is all fine and good. If I fuck around with Dark Souls again, it's not gonna be on camera. I'm basically done with the game, so don't worry too much about that. 22 chunks, 82 large shards, and 15 small shards. Heck yes, good for us. Just buy a bunch of tiny shards, because why not? And some prison stones. There we go, 3 souls.
Ashen one.
Bring me my souls. You know it. Okay. What else did I want to do? Oh, it was probably, yeah, it was probably, transpose Midir's soul for, 10,000 souls or whatever. Okay, what do you have to give us? Okay. Oh! Old Moonlight. Conceive Old Moonlight Sword and Attack. That's cool. I don't think I remember that sorcery being there. Rad. And we can get the repeating crossbow from Gale's soul, which is always nice. Assume stance to activate repeat firing mechanism and repeat fire with normal and strong attacks. That's cool, it's sort of like a little ballista. Covered with twists and dinks, rusted with blood, made extremely brittle from overuse. Its durability is in fact 20, so oof, that's pretty terrible. Cool though. Okay. Freed. Oh, we never spent Freed's soul? Oh, okay. No, I guess I didn't know which one to buy. Name is King. Well, we didn't spend a lot of these. The Soul of Midir can get us the Frayed Blade, which is the most powerful katana in the game. Dragon weapon symbolizing dark-eared Midir. One's exquisite blade is now stained black and frayed at the hilt. Without its sheath, it will soon crumble into nothing. Assume a holding stance from which a normal attack sends a shockwave along the earth, and a strong attack commences a series of slashes. It's the strongest weapon, but in being the strongest, it is incredibly brittle, so don't even worry about it. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here that I could totally, you know, care about, but at the same time, not really. I mean, Old Moonlight looks kind of cool, but what does it do? Memory of an old sword cannot be within the air. Use the souls to grant form to the front and attack with it. Coupled with light waves, sustaining the stance before attacking increases their speed. Slightly different than the one fashion for the receive. Perhaps it's for you to people to remember you. Not one for the game. Okay, so it's Moonlight Greatsword does the spell. That's fine. Okay, but what I want to do
Ashen for the link.
is not talk to you actually. We're going to rest here. Travel to. Is it Rosaria's bedchamber? Yes, that is it. Hold on. There's one Firelink NPC whose quest we didn't actually do. Which I would like to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have finished the game. Dark Souls 3 is done. All we had to do really was beat Midir and the Knight. Okay, is this the right spot? You're gross and weird. Oh, the Santos crowd. Cool. Let me show this off real quick to make sure it doesn't, Oh, cool, it actually is later. Behold, the most powerful hat in the game. Okay. Talk to her, join her covenant. Now, if we did this before completing Cirrus's quest, you know, like 20 parts ago, we would have failed it. But since Cirrus' quest is over, we can join our covenant. And that's it. No, it's just nearly one. Okay, Rosaria's fingers. Now we can alter our appearance, reallocate attributes, which you can do 5 times per playthrough, or you can give her a single pale tongue. Let's do that. And our allegiance has deepened. You get pale tongues for invading worlds and doing that. And that's good enough for me, I guess. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to teleport away from here. Right? Travel to Deep to the Deep. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a short episode. This is seriously going to be like half an hour. Because we're done. I guess I'll talk about my, the things that I like about the game or whatever. Right after we finish this, we go back to our bedchamber. Oh, wait, there was a thing there. I'm gonna go back for that in a second. Okay, so, go to the loading screen. And we go this way, and you're still here. Love ahead. See that? I hit talk and nothing happened. Where? Hold on. Am I messed up here? Something's wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Deacons because I want that item. And while I'm doing that, I will figure out what I did wrong here. Oh, cool. My phone didn't die of, I was gonna say old age, but battery is perhaps the only thing it could die of. Hold on. D+3. West. There we go. And what's this? I believe it's the deacon's robes. Yes, Archdeacon, white crown, holy garb, and skirt. So now we've retained a less powerful hat, but still a powerful hat all the same. It's a Pope hat. Good for us. We look like a big pen. Huzzah! What do you got? Yes, this is it. Ooh, that's a weird glitch on my phone. I don't like this. There we go. That was okay. Whoop. It was like a white patch where the thing was. Okay, hold on. Okay, got that. Got that. Okay. We offered the pale tongue. Okay. Okay, hold on. Travel back to Rosaria's. I did it slightly wrong. For that. I didn't actually do it wrong, I just wasn't looking in the exact right spot. Okay, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Mostly. I thought Leonhard would be right here. He should be... Ah, here he is. Right up here. Is this going to say, like, trader ahead or something? You bastard ahead. Hell yeah. Alright, so...
Ah. So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all?
Not really.
She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch. Otherwise, you are free, but do not.
Just double checking.
Otherwise, you are.
Yep. Great. Okay, now we're gonna go do this again, because pass by the area that we need to go. Don't worry, we're fine. Everything's good. He's like, heh, I'm a loose cannon. I'm a lone wolf. Play by my own rules. I'm only here to fetch tongues for my mistress. That's the only rule I live by. So cool, so edgy. Now, in order to get to this next part, we need to have gotten to the profaned capital, which we totally have done. Yorm. God, I think that might be the worst episode because it was just I was so drunk and it sucked so bad. And he's like, maybe I'll just kill my own mistress. Yeah, he murdered her. He killed Rosaria. They get the Black Eye Orb, which is in fact just a Dark Souls rendition of Zero from Kirby. So we're gonna go here, look for the Black Eye, and invade the world of Rosaria's killer. I would love to do that. The question is where? Where do we do that? I honestly thought it was right here. Good thing I still have this tab open on my phone. Oh. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's easy. The next part of this mission would require us to get to Anor Londo and beat that area, which we've done. So this is really taking us to a lot of different spots. No, here? Yes. Aldrich. Aldrich, yes, that's correct. Man. They as in FromSoft have said that they're not going to do another Dark Souls. This is being recorded before, posted hopefully, before the, oh, I hear the elevator. Before their next game comes out. Not before it was announced, the Samurai one. Shadows Die Twice or whatever. And it came, and there was an E3 showing of what it looks like. It's not Soulsy. It's not a Soulsy game. No, I'm gonna put on my hat, by the way. But yeah, you feel the black eye orb quivering. Sure. I'd like to use it, please. But it doesn't look Soulsian, so I'm not sure. What I wanted was invade the world of Rosaria's Killer. I will do that. What I wanted was a cyberpunk Dark Souls. I think that would have been pretty cool. Invading the world is a dark spirit. Oh boy. How cool. You know?
Well, never expected to see you here. Felt sorry for the poor thing in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well.
Yeah.
I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess.
Okay.
I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess.
Cool, you're rad. Now. How's my mist taste, dude? Ow. Okay, that really hurt. Oh, jeez.
You despoiled her soul. Self beast wrapped in human skin. Dealt with her soul. Isn't flesh and bone a sick beast?
We have fun.
Blessed Rosaria.
My duty has in fact been fulfilled. Well, good for us. That was a cool weapon that he had. I mean, I like the light effect. It was nice and like kind of seafoam green. The Crescent Moon Sword, the Silver Mask, and the Soul of Rosaria. Cool. Which is actually going to let me do Bonfire Last Rested at, hopefully. Maybe this will be the right one. Probably not. Oh. Well. Nope. Oh, well, we have to do this again. But, okay. Rosaria's bedroom. What's this? I'm trying to think what else there is. I'm not sure. I like this game. I've had fun doing this project. Even though I did lose, you know, all those hours of playing this game, I still had fun playing it again. I'm basically back to where I was. Examine. How about I restore your soul? There you go. Oh, don't. Ta-da! Your soul has been restored. Is that just the end of this quest? Did I do this right? Or is there a little bit more to it? Kill him here to obtain his hat, the soul, revived to... Oh. Wait, who? Oh. Oh, whoops. Ah, well. So, so what we could have done was, instead of using that soul just now to revive her, we could have given that to the transposing kiln to get a miracle. Which, you know, whatever. It's fine. But other than that, we're done. So maybe I'll just take like a nice romp through somewhere that I like. What's a nice spot? Oh, chill. Where do you want to go? Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's go to the Drag Keep. Damn, though. If I'm missing anything that anyone else knows about that I should show off, go ahead and tell me, because, you know, it shouldn't take too long to record some bonus videos, right? I can do that whenever. Fucking patches. You fuck me, Patches. And no, don't get it wrong. Patches did that. That was Patches. That was all his doing. Travel to Darling Shrine. Man, I'm almost a little bit regretful that I came here to go do that, because, you know, I was excited to talk to her once more.
Ah, well, Watson. It's as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me. Thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little...
Yeah, you like souls, cool. Now, we've basically purchased every ember possible. Huzzah! The only embers that we will find are ones dropped from enemies, ones gained from doing co-op stuff, and that's it. Co-op stuff and enemies. And pickups normally in the world that we may have missed. Here and there. Other than that, there's not much left. There's the poison knives that we could buy another one. Sure, why not? Now we have 94. I'm just sad, man. I didn't want her to die. She's dead now. Now it's just me and all this armor that I can buy at some point.
Ashen one.
Bring me souls, blah blah blah. Sure. Let's see if Patches is here to atone for his crimes. The answer will be no. There you are.
Well, look at you. The luckiest lass in the world. I just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you, I'll practically give it away. I just got hold of some truly...
That was weird. Okay, so you sell 4 embers for overprice. Okay. Your own armor, poison arrows.
We're just a couple of outcasts. Now, just wait. That's the best you can do. Key, though.
I hate you. Patches, you suck. Any more seeds of the giant tree? Cool. Just why not, I guess, right? I want to do something. I wanted to come up here to look at the world. There's where we look for the boss. Over there's where we look up. That's Lothar Castle. And up there is where we fought Lothar. Turn over. There's some mountains. A lot of mountains around here, actually. Huh. Alright. This one there was more, but sure. We are what we are. We are we are, where we are, and what we are. So let's just look at Lothar Castle for the time being. Path the Dragon's Dance. Wait. There we go. That was bothering me. That was out of frame slightly. So that was Dark Souls 3. We had some fun, got a little bit tipsy, got some angry. We had good times and we had bad, but you know, it was just Dark Souls 3. It wasn't exactly Mega Man this time around. I didn't cheat at any point, which is fantastic. I did some grinding, but grinding is to be expected in any kind of RPG. We beat all the bosses. We did as much as we can. The only thing we're missing is PvP Covenant stuff, which that's no fun. Best I could do is like help some dudes out with some boss fights or something by throwing Crystal Soul Spears at some bosses for them. That'd be a thing. Outside of that, there's not much else to do. You know, we got it. We did the dang thing. And I hope you enjoyed this this series. And you know, I'll be doing my next one eventually. It's probably not going to be Monster Hunter. Don't count on it being Monster Hunter is too long. Monster Hunter is way too long. I'm probably not going to do Dark Souls Remastered because I just did that. Maybe I'd do a New Game Plus run through of that, but probably not. On top of that, don't expect Dark Souls 2 at all because that's not a fun game. It has its moments, but it's mostly just frustrating and annoying. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not great. So yeah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it next. Potentially I'll pick up that Star Force thing again. Oh, I was actually thinking of doing Twilight Princess next. So maybe look forward to that, maybe don't. We'll see. Let me know if you had any favorite moments from the series, or anything I may have missed. And I might come back to touch up on that at a later date. As for now, this has been it. Peace.